what does it actually take to be a successful dynamic Tau investor, or if I could say a successful subnet investor, because it is very hard. Right now it's a super small community. It's mainly player versus player, but at the end of this video, if you adopt the right mindset, once capital comes through and inflows into dynamic Tau, you guys are going to be ready with the right tools and the right mindset to actually succeed and catch gems. So to actually make money in subnets, and I know this because I've been there, you need to actually protect your focus and do deep focus sessions on the Bittensor ecosystem, how subnets work, how price dynamic works, for you to actually be able to develop the right gut feeling and the right mindset. Because I don't care what anybody says, okay? This is like a six-month-old market. There's no certainties, there's no earnings, there's no calculations or mathematics. Everything boils down to gut feeling, and you need to have the right focus and the right tools to actually succeed once fresh capital comes into subnets, because you don't need that much money to actually make the price move a lot. And probably one of the most toxic things you can do for your wallet and for your brain is actually doom scrolling on X in the middle of the day while you're working, getting distracted, trying to see what this person said about this subnet, or what subnet caught a 3x and why, and following all these different achievements on X. I've done it, and it's not something healthy, and I quickly understood it's something I couldn't do long term. It was too mentally damaging, and that's why I exactly created this Bittensor assistant bot, which is going to take me to the next level, once I seriously start investing. And mainly the people who get an advantage is the one who get the information first. There's going to be three main tools. You're going to be able to summarize Discord conversations from every subnet with key prompts that I literally tested over 1,000 times. I also added a list of my favorite key opinion leaders on X, or influencers, whatever, which is going to change over time as I find new people. And the LLM is actually going to summarize what every person said by handle, because it scrapes X. And this is an actual crazy feature that I coded myself, which cost like $200 per month since Elon took over X. And the last cool feature my bot does is actually it summarizes as well the announcements from the official Bittensor Discords, because as a miner, I want to stay updated if there's a malicious package, or if I need to update my softwares, or I need to do something on my terminal for my miners to work. So this is actually super key as well. And as people start joining the Discord, there's going to be more mindsets, more theories, more value there. And ultimately, once you stay in the Discord, you're going to develop your own gut feeling for investing in subnets, because everybody's risk tolerance is different, everybody's net worth is different, things of that nature. So it's important to have, advice and different kinds of vibes from all types of people. That's how I plan to protect my focus with this bot. And what's actually cool is that as soon as you join, you actually lock in a price for life, because once I build my bot, it's not over. I'm continuously going to build, I'm going to strategize new things to do. And what's up and coming into that Discord and for that bot is actually a cold key swap integration. And what that means is actually, as soon as a subnet, is listed for sale or is sold, I'm going to be the first one that, knows this, and my bot is actually going to automatically DCA into that subnet just to try out. I might lose tokens, I might lose some Tau, but, just building that project and coding it would be a super fun adventure. And from what I understood, every time a subnet gets sold, the price most of the time pumps. So in my opinion, that's a good risk reward play. So, I might mess with that, and you guys would be able to, find out, as soon as a subnet is sold, and actually be the first one that buy it. And for those of you who don't know, I got involved in Tau maybe 2 years ago, and I was always like investing and checking the news and everything, but I never had the time because I was a realtor. And then you can watch my story. I actually burnt out from the job, and I decided to drop everything for Bittensor. So I am taking this super seriously to, understand how to mine, understand how to successfully invest in subnets, and just learning the network on a deeper level. And I'm programming every day. I'm enjoying it a lot. So I wanted to leave you guys with one of my favorite set of prompts that I used for Kimi and for ChatGPT. It helped me a lot to understand how to code. And I definitely suggest you guys start a Python course from Udemy. If you guys want to understand Bittensor, if you want to understand how to read GitHubs, if you want to get into mining, you need to be somewhat technical. So start a Python course if you have time, if you're looking for a new journey, because that's exactly what I did. With that being said, guys, let me know down in the comments if you want me to show you a step-by-step guide on how to connect your miner to Bitcast to start earning with just 100 subs, because it is pretty lucrative right now. I saw a Twitter post saying that you can earn maybe between $1 and $1.5 per view in alpha tokens. So that is pretty interesting. If you can rack up 500 or 1,000 views, that could be pretty interesting. So, and also right now I'm checking like subnet 77 liquidity and subnet 113 Tau NATO, because these seem like subnets that are pretty easy to mine on. So I'll be definitely explaining to you guys how to get involved in those subnets. And obviously, recently I connected with Subnet 46 Resi Labs, Real Estate Super Intelligence Labs, because you know the owner's super cool. We chatted in DMs. We're trying to set up a Google Meet right now to see what the subnet is all about. But essentially, the real estate agents who have an API key of their MLS private dashboard, they could be able to mine on that subnet. So this is definitely something, you know, I'll be keeping you guys updated on. I wanted to say a huge shout out to you guys. I just started this channel maybe 2 months ago. We've already breached 100 subs, which is amazing. I could have connected a miner to Bitcast to actually make a video on Bitmind. I think Bitcast released a brief, but I was really too focused on launching this, you know, this community and this bot and this tool. So I think I'm going to skip this brief. I'm not sure yet, but big shout out to you guys. And I'm definitely looking, you know, to provide a lot more value in the coming videos.